Hello, welcome to Jade Coloring. My name is Liz. Today I'm going to do a tutorial on the hair for this mermaid. This is in Portrait of the Mermaid, and it is a lovely little pocket-sized coloring book. I did this one last month, and I kind of did part of the hair with alcohol markers, and then I decided to do the rest just like with the pencils, but it kind of added a little bit of a darker kind of shaded area toward the front, but I kind of stopped using them because sometimes the smell of the alcohol markers kind of gives me a headache a little bit. But so I will do some of the hair with the alcohol markers and maybe some of it without. We'll just see how far we get. I'm just kind of making a start on this page. I picked this one out at the beginning of the month. I think it's super cute. I really like the mermaid, and I like the profile. And but yeah, someone asked if I would mind doing a tutorial on how I did hair, and so I thought it'd be a perfect opportunity to start on this page. I am going to go for like a more pink hair color for this one, but I'm going to start out with some alcohol markers, and I'm going to use just any pink alcohol marker that you have on hand would probably work. It's I just have these Master's Touch alcohol marker. They're a Hobby Lobby brand, but I think they're a really good value alcohol marker. And then I have some of a Copic sketch marker. This is Tender Pink, and then this one is Rose Red. This one's a little bit of a brighter pink, and this one's a little bit of a darker tone. So I'm going to use this Rose Red for the shadows, and Tender Pink for just the general, base color. And I'm just going to first put something underneath this because that would be bad. Okay, so put something to protect what's behind there, and then we're going to use Tender Pink. It's just a very light, bright pink color, and I'm just going to kind of add this in. Nothing too special, just laying down this color. Okay, then I'm going to go in with a little bit of a darker, like pink, is this Rose Red, and I'm going to kind of stick to the further back and just add this for just a little bit of shadow. And I will be going over top with pencils. I'm not very proficient in using alcohol markers. Only. I wish I was, but I'm just not very good at blending them together. This is Tender Pink again, and I'm just kind of blending a little bit that darker color. Okay, now that I have that base layer down, I'm going to go in with the pencils And I just chose a few pencils. We got neon pink, which would be my lightest color, and then just pink, and then for the darkest is processed red. And then I'm going to take white and blend those together in the center to kind of create that little bit of white space where it kind of creates the shine and the highlight of the hair. So that's all I'm going to do for her hair. And I'm going to make sure my pencils are kind of sharp, because that does create a more like kind of nicer hair strand effect. I mean to do this before I start recording, but I keep forgetting. Okay, so I'm going to start with the darkest, processed red, and work my way kind of from there. I'm just going to take it starting at the back of the hair. And just adding this color and starting toward the front over here. And with these lines, you can kind of bring the darkest color all the way across. Okay. I'm going to go in with pink. And I'm sorry if I'm a little clumsy with using these little tags. I just made them up. I thought maybe it would help, because kind of keep me on track with what colors I'm using. This is pink, and I'm kind of not going all the way back to where we started that processed red, but picking up kind of about a little bit toward the end of where we stopped with that. I'm just doing the same thing, adding just another little section, and then we're going to go in with neon pink, and I'm going to kind of start toward the center. This is a very bright pink color. I want to go back in and kind of clear away some of that with kind of just a brush, and then go in again with processed red and just kind of add a little bit more to this before we blend it out. And then I'm going to go in with white. Make sure there's no other color on. Clear it off. And I'm going to try to kind of go in the center and try to blend these together. think that looks pretty good. Might go in with pink and do some touching up. And then a little bit of neon pink. And kind of add that in a few places, kind of toward the center. And maybe taking white again, just in the center. I think I'm liking how that's looking. I think it is a really pretty pink, a little bit different. And so I'm just going to try and do that again and hopefully get the same result. I'm going to take the alcohol markers, starting with the lighter pink, the tender pink, and just kind of adding that to this section of hair. Then a little bit darker pink. Gonna go in with that on where the hairs kind of meet, and kind of the darker lines follow through. Okay, sorry, my dogs were barking. I decided to switch out pink for hot pink. I think that would be a better color for her hair. I feel like the pink is just a little bit too, it's not very vibrant, and it's kind of bringing down some of the colors. So I'm going to try that and see if it works a little bit better. So just like before, I'm going to start with Processed Red. And I'm going to kind of try to go in the direction that the hair is already kind of drawn out. That kind of helps you decide kind of which way to kind of follow with the little pencil strokes, like little flicks. Now I'm going to go in with hot pink, which I hope will work out a little bit better than the pink color. I'm just kind of picking up where I left off with the processed red, making my way a little closer until they almost meet, but not quite that far, because I'm still going to go in with neon pink and then white. Okay, now neon pink, and the same thing, just picking up where we left off with the hot pink. I really love doing the hair in this book because I feel like I can choose colors, you know, like pink and blue that I normally wouldn't. And finally, I'm going to go in with white. And I'm going to go in the center and just try to blend these together. It's okay if it looks really white at first because I'm not using too much pressure, and I can go back over this with neon if I want, and it will still look pretty bright and kind of highlighted. And that's just kind of doing like a little touch-up with a neon pink. We can go back in with processed red. Just kind of adding some hair-like strands, kind of going over just barely where we highlighted to create that kind of illusion that there are strands of hair. And also deepen that shadow. And then you can just kind of use a little bit of hot pink to kind of blend all those together and smooth them out. I think I like the hot pink better than the pink. It's not a huge difference, but kind of subtle. But I do like it better. And this is just white. I'm just kind of going back into the highlight and kind of making it a little bit brighter. Okay, we're taking the alcohol marker, and I'm just going to start to fill in this next section of hair. I'm trying to be careful of these kind of pearls or beads that they have. I always somehow manage to get a little bit of alcohol marker on little things like that when I'm using it. Then going in with the darker of the pinks for the alcohol markers, the alcohol marker base, I'm going to just kind of block out those shadows. See, I even managed to get some on her nose. I knew that would happen. Oh well, a little pink doesn't hurt on the face, I guess. And I'm trying to just add that shadow in where I think it would be a good place to add it to. Okay, I think that's looking good. And I think I'm going to start on this section here and going in with the pencils, and I'm using Prismas, by the way. I'm sorry if I forgot to say that. This is Process Red, and I'm just going to take this along the face here, trying to be careful, and just trying to follow the direction of the hair. Now I'm going in with hot pink, picking up where I left off with the processed red. And then we have neon pink. And I'm just going to add this kind of in the center here. Go back in with a little more processed red. And I'm going to take white and go in the center. Just try blending them together. And going back in with processed red. Then hot pink, kind of blending that together. And finally going in with the white. Kind of want to touch up a little bit around her face. I feel like it could be a little bit smoother. I'm going to take processed red, give it a quick sharpen. I'm just going to kind of map out where I want the darker color to go. And kind of where the center of the curve is, like kind of where it widens out, right here in the center is where I want to try to create that highlight. That way it kind of looks like the hair is kind of turning into that shape there. And going in with hot pink. Going back in with Process Red. Then use a neon pink, kind of clear it off a little, and just kind of go in closer to the center. And go back in with Process Red. Just trying to add a little bit more texture. And then maybe hot pink. And I do kind of change it up as I go, and each section of hair will call for, you know, a little more color here, a little less color there, depending on the direction of the hair, the size. Just kind of get in that kind of process, and you just adjust it for each part. So finally, I'm going to go in with white and start in the center. And just kind of flicking that in the middle, in the center of where all these hair sections kind of meet. I'm going to take neon pink and just kind of go over that just with a very light hand. Then take processed red, kind of add that separation, darken up that shadow a little bit more. And another section down. And these little strands here to the side, I'm just going to not do too much with them. Taking processed red and just kind of adding that to the ends of each strand. And then taking hot pink and then going in with neon pink in the center. That's probably all I'm going to do with those for right now, at least. And we'll work on probably the top here. We already kind of got it colored in with the alcohol marker. So I'm taking my processed red and just kind of filling in the beginning of the section I want to start on. And kind of picking where I want it to end. Then I'm going to go in with hot pink. Neon pink. And then I'm just going to take white to kind of add that to the center and bring all the colors together. This is Process Red. And take a neon pink. And finally going in with white. Sorry, I just seen this. Kind of wanted to touch that up a little bit. I'm just going to do the same thing for this section here. Sorry if I'm being clumsy with the little tags. I didn't really think this through, but I have my the easel part of my desk kind of lifted up, and so they are kind of falling down the page a little bit. Do a little touching up with Process Red. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way back here. And adding hot pink. Neon pink. Going in with white. Then I'm just going to go ahead and touch up where I think it needs it most. You can kind of bring processed red kind of in the center. And taking neon, gonna add just a touch of that. And just for that a little bit more shine right in the center, I'm going to take white again. I'm going to take processed red. And I'm going to kind of start back here where the hair is a little bit smaller. And then hot pink, kind of picking up where I left off. Taking neon. And then going in with the white and trying to blend those together. And then I'm just going to go back in and touch that up as well. Kind of where some colors aren't standing out as much. And then maybe going over the center of the highlight just a tad with the processed red. And then to brighten that back up a little bit, going in with neon pink. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to do for this tutorial. I know it was a short one, but I really enjoyed getting started on this page and working on the hair. I think it's looking pretty cute so far, and I'm really excited to continue on with this page. But I hope this was helpful, and until next video, bye!